you want to be a hacker? Or do you work with cybersecurity? Then this video is for you. Today I will show you some Linux commands that a hacker must master. Always use root access when using the terminal. This will improve your hacking experience. Sudo get root access, sudo su usage, sudo appit update. Your update packages sudo I log into root shell. Warning, caution, running sudo rm-rf/ will delete the entire system. Disclaimer: this video is made for educational purposes only. We do not promote or encourage any illegal activities. Current user check. Wumi showing my user root. Now view directory contents with ls usage. ls, you can see the general listings. Then ls-la view details including hidden files. Hacking tip. Hackers often hide important data in .zsh history or .bash history or .sh folders. cat_zesh history. Here the history is showing what exploits did the hacker use to get into your system. What commands did he run? You can see everything here. cd used to change directory. cd/var/log access log file. cd tilde go back to home directory. Hacking tip. You can find evidence of an attack by checking system logs /var/log/. Here are the locations to check important log files. If you want to understand hacking attacks, /var/log/ is your treasure trove of evidence. Start your investigation by filtering with Grep. Find failed login attempts. Grep failed password /var/log/auth.log. Repeated attempts from unknown IP invalid user message. Suppose a hacker has entered the server. Then /var/log/auth.log will contain. From here you will understand. The hacker first brute forced, then got the root password, then ran sudo or bash. Creating a file with touch. The touch command is used to create an empty file. You can edit the file later using editors like nano, vim, etc. Example, touchscript.txt. Creating and editing a file with nano. Simple and basic editor. Nano is a simple, beginner-friendly, terminal-based text editor. You can use it to create, edit, or modify configuration and script files easily. Usage, nanoscript.txt. If the file doesn't exist, Nano will automatically create it. Use cat to see what is written between the lines. When to use Nano? To quickly edit config files like /etc hosts /etc sh /ecconfig. To write and modify scripts easily, hackers often use Nano to write cron jobs or insert backdoor scripts. Nano shortcut keys. Shortcut action control +O, save the file. Control +X, exit. Nano control +K, cut a line. Control +U, paste. Control +W, search in file. Mousepad GUI text editor. If it is not installed. To install, apt install mousepad. Features, syntax highlighting for Python, bash scripts. Line numbers, great for debugging. Create file in mousepad. Mousepad filename .txt to open file or create. Vim, advanced and powerful editor. When to use it? For programming or scripting. Python, shell scripts. When working on remote servers, Vim is perfect over SSH. Basic command, vim/etc/passwd to edit the user list, requires root access. Advanced features, open multiple tabs. Tab new file name, replace text. %old new G record a macro. Press Q plus any letter to start recording. Tip, press Ctrl+Z to pause and go back to the terminal. Hackers use cron tab E with Vim or Nano to edit auto-run scripts. Caution, in Vim, running exclamation command will execute a shell command directly. Cat read file contents. Usage, cat/etc/passwd, view the user list. Cat file name.txt, read the contents of a file. Hacking tip, the /etc/p/sswd file contains information about all users. It's very important during security testing. Linux file copy, move, delete, and remove commands in Linux File management commands like mkdir, mv, and rm are essential. Hackers often use these to create backdoors, erase traces, or steal data. Let's break it down. Create a new directory using mkdir. Mkdir olddir. Rename or move files and folders using mv. mv oldname.txt, newname.txt. When rename a file, mv, home, user, old dir, home, art user, new dir, rename a folder. Hacking use cases: hide a malware file by renaming backdoor PHP to index PHP. Rename log files like auth.log to old auth.log to avoid detection. Copy for copying files and folders. The cp command is used to copy files and directories in Linux. cpfile.txt/backup/file.txt. Copy a file. cp-r/var/ww/html/backup/non-r recursively copy a folder. Caution: you must use the R flag to copy folders. Without it, the folder won't be copied. Hacking use case: to take a backup of the /etc/password file, cp/etc/passy/tmp/password to backup. This is useful for offline analysis or exfiltration during a penetration test. Move, transfer files or folders. Use the mv command to move files or directories in Linux. mv file.txt, .tmp, or non-art move a file. mv, home, .user, data, never meant to backup. Move a folder. Hacking. Tip: move exploit files like exploit.py to /tmp to reduce traces and avoid detection. Remove, delete files and folders. Use the rm command to delete files or directories in Linux. rm-file.txt delete a file. rm-r/tmp/junk folder. Delete a folder and its contents. Dangerous command: rm-rf/. This will delete your entire system. Never run this. Hacking. Use case: to remove forensic evidence like authentication logs. Shred, zoo, var, log, auth.log. Permanently delete the log file. Delete. Stronger delete technique. Use shred to permanently erase a file. Shred ufile.txt, overwrites and deletes, unrecoverable. Use find +rm to delete large files or folders efficiently. Hacking demo. Practical use to hide SSH logs. cp/var/log/auth.log/tmp/backup.log. Take a backup. Shred-zu/var/log/auth.log. Delete the original log permanently. Hiding malware. Rename the malware file to make it less noticeable. mv/var/www/html/shell.php/var/www/html/.config.php. Make it a hidden file. chmod644/var/html/.config.php. #sign change file permissions. Trace cleanup. To erase command history, rm-f tilde/bash history number. Delete terminal command history. This helps avoid detection after exploitation or privilege escalation. System info command use unaim to get system information. Unaim-a # shows kernel and system details. Hacking use case. Check for exploitable kernel versions. This helps identify potential vulnerabilities in the target system.
PS. View running processes. Check for active processes using PSAUX grep MySQL. Check if MySQL is running. Hacking use case. Use this to spot potential backdoor processes running in the background. What does the output show? User, who started the process. PID, process ID, used for killing or investigating a process. %CPU/%MEM, CPU and memory usage. Command, the actual command being run. Search for backdoors or malware. PSAUX grep E, backdoor malware HTTPD, scan for suspicious keywords, common malicious processes. Minored, crypto miner. Reverse_shell, for back connections. NC, netcat, often used in reverse shells. Advanced PS techniques for hacking and forensics. PS-EJH show full process tree with parent-child relationships. Hacking use case, check if a legit-looking process is spawning a hidden child backdoor process. Real-time monitoring tools. Top dynamic view of active processes. Top interactive, colorful process monitor, install, sudo apt install top. Note, top may need to be installed manually if errors occur. Hacker trick, use top to detect unusual CPU or memory spikes, often caused by hidden malware. Visualize process trees. Tree, PC full tree of processes with their PIDs. Hacking example. Tree grep, backdoor, search for hidden processes. Defense tips, how to stop hackers. Kill suspicious processes. Kill -9 PID. Forcefully stop a suspicious process, replace PID with the actual number. Check auto start services. System to list units, type equals service, view all active services. Check network connections. Netstat, tomp grep, established, who's connected to your machine. Hacking case, if you see an unknown IP in an established connection, that's a red flag. How hackers use PS. Hide backdoor processes under names like Quirker or SSHD. Run crypto miners like Smrig or Minerd. What sysadmins should do. Regularly run PSAUX grep, suspicious. Use tools like top or glances for better visibility and detection. Grep, search text in files. Use grep to search for specific keywords inside files. Grep, password, file.txt, search for the word password in a file. Grep, admin/var/www/recursively search through folders. Networking commands use ifconfig or IPA to view network interface details. Ifconfig view network interfaces. IP a modern alternative to ifconfig. Hacking use case, check your own IP address or configure a network interface during an attack or penetration test. Hacking tools related command. msconsole, the Metasploit framework. msconsole real-life use case, run powerful exploits directly from Metasploit during real-world penetration tests or ethical hacking engagements. Nmap, SQL injection tool. Nmap, http://example.com, ID = 1, DBS discover available databases. Hacking use case, test web applications for SQL injection vulnerabilities and expose backend data leaks. Hydra, brute force attack tool. Hydra, ladmin, ppasslist.txt ssh//192.168.0.1 crack SSH login using a word list. Warning, use Hydra only for legal penetration testing with proper authorization. chmod 600 file.txt owner, read plus write, 6, others, no access, 0. Permission codes, 4 = read, R. 2 = write, W. 1 = execute, X. Hacking example, chmod 777/var/www/html/shell.php gives full access to everyone, very dangerous. Symbolic mode, add, remove permissions, chmod +x script.sh add execute permission chmod wconfig.cfg remove write permission. Hacking use case, chmod u+s/bin/bash set suid to gain root access, advanced exploitation. Nmap, network scanning tool. Step 1, first, find the IP address of a target website. Step 2, then scan the network for open ports and services. Nikto, basic web vulnerability scanner. Nikto, host google.com scan website for common vulnerabilities and real IP. Nmap stealth scan, Nmap, SS target IP perform a stealth port scan. Real-life use case, Check which ports are open on the target system, perfect for reconnaissance in ethical hacking or penetration testing. Defensive command, iptables, firewall configuration. Use iptables to configure firewall rules and protect your system. Iptables, A input, P TCP, port 22, J drop block incoming SSH connections. Defense use case, block unused or vulnerable ports to prevent unauthorized access and reduce the attack surface. Chrootkit, rootkit scanner. Sudo chrootkit scan your system for rootkits. Hacking use case, check if your system has been compromised by a rootkit, a stealthy type of malware often used by advanced attackers. In the next video, we'll explore even more advanced hacking and security topics. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.